Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hamdan wa syukran laka ya Allah, salatan wa tasliman daiman alaika ya Habiballah. Qala ta'ala fi kitabihil karim, kulu washrabu wa la tusrifu, inna Allah la yuhibbul musrifin. Now, I stand before you to discuss a pressing yet overlooked duty, the call for Jihad ecologists, the ecological struggle as outlined in the Quran. The term jihad is frequently misunderstood, yet at its core, it represents a noble struggle, a striving toward righteousness, justice, and balance. No, jihad is a personal, spiritual, and social commitment to uphold goodness in the world. In the context of our environment, this jihad takes on an urgent form, the duty to protect and restore the earth, a sacred trust given to us by Allah. The Quran repeatedly reminds us of our role as Khalifah of this earth. In Surah Al-A'raf, verse 31, Allah commands, "Eat and drink, but waste not by excess, for Allah loveth not the wasters." This verse is a direct call again over consumption and reckless exploitation of resources. It urges us to recognize that all blessing, from water to food, from forest to clean air, are gifts from Allah that must be cherished, not squandered. Furthermore, in Surah Rum, verse 41, Allah warns, "Zuharal fasadu fil barri wal bahri bima kasabat aydin nasi liyuziqahum ba'dalladhi amilu la'allahum yarji'un." Corruption has appeared on land and sea because of what the hand of people have earned. So ye may let them the consequence of what they have done, that perhaps they will return to the righteousness. This verse speaks to the consequence of human action, pollution, deforestation, extinction of species, all signs of an imbalance we have caused. Climate change, flood, wildfires, and loss of biodiversity are not mere accidents. They are outcome of negligence. And yet, Allah provides a way out, the opportunity to return, to correct our course, to engage in jihad ecologies. So, here are some practical steps to incorporate jihad ecologies into our daily lives. First, reduce waste and overconsumption. We can avoid single-use plastic. We can minimize food waste by consuming responsibly. We can donate and use items instead of throwing them away. Second, protect natural resources. We must conserve water and electricity. We can choose sustainable transportation like biking or carpooling. We must support eco-friendly business and product. Third, advocate and educate others. We must speak up about environmental issues in our community. We must teach children about their responsibility to nature. We can encourage policy change that support ecological protection. 4. Reconnect with nature. We can plant trees and gardens to restore greenery. We can spend time outdoors to appreciate Allah's creation. We must reflect on the sign of Allah in nature, fostering gratitude and respect. Ladies and gentlemen, let us remember the Jihad ecologist is not just an environmental movement. It is a spiritual obligation. Protecting the earth is an act of worship. Every small effort contributes to a greater cause, ensuring that future generations inherit a world that reflects the harmony Allah intended. Ladies and gentlemen, let us rise to this challenge, not with fear, but with determination and faith. By taking action today, we fulfill our duty as Khalifah, honoring the divine trust placed upon us. May Allah guide us in the noble jihad and grant us wisdom to preserve His creation. Wallahul musta'an wa waliyut taufiq. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.